So we're talking about the story of Adam and Eve, right? In the Bible story. I just reflect on what means selfishness, okay? Look, God created a human being, right? So in the Bible, Western divine culture, right? Bible. So God created Adam and Eve, a man and a woman. And God said, this tree the fruit you can eat, that fruit on that tree you cannot touch. If you touch, you're going to be dead, right? 死. Right? If you're going to eat that, you're going to 死. Right? You see? So, the snake says to the woman, Eve, that's not true. You can eat it. When you eat it, you will be just like a God. Right? And Eve believed the snake. And she goes, eat it. Look, be very careful to think about what's going on in Eve's heart. Okay? God created her, right? Correct?
Right.
God certainly will not lie to her, right? God knows what's best for her, right? Agree?
Yeah.
But she doesn't believe in him. She believes in the snake, you see? Right? Right?
Right.
Why she believed in the snake? Her heart has selfishness, okay? Because she wants to be just like God, correct? You see? That is called sin. And the very fact is that the fruit she ate, she didn't die, correct? As if God lied, right?
Yeah.
Correct? Adam also ate because Eve gave that to him. And Adam basically then considered God also is a liar. So he is selfish too, right? Right? Now the snake, who created the snake? God. Correct?
Yeah.
You don't think God knows what the snake is going to do to this too? Correct? So what is really going on is it's not important whether the God is telling the truth or not. It's about whether Adam and Eve can believe God. God is putting them into test. Understand? So God tested these two creations. They are selfish. They betrayed God. Understand? That's why they're going to experience 死. Got it? So it's not about how other people lied to you or not. It's about whether you are loyal or not. So cultivation, I'm just reflecting on this too, okay? So selfishness is that a life not loyal to the Creator. And they want to do something for their own, they consider to be good. Selfishness, right? That leads to sin. And that heart of the Eve needs to be changed. Correct? That's a fundamental guide. Change that selfish heart is the key of the key for cultivation. Right? Mr. Yegen talk about the 8 good heart and 8 evil heart, right? And the 8 evil heart that gonna cause death, the last one, the root cause of one is 我心, selfish heart. Understand? Right? So, Mr. Yegen is a great cultivator, and he is helping modern Korean people to remember cultivation culture. I'm telling you, that is the true nature of this book. Okay? And I would not be able to understand the book if I didn't practice Falun-Dafa. Master Lee has, Master Lee chose me as a student. Okay. It's not I chose Master Lee. It's Master Lee chose me. Cultivation is like this. The teacher chooses student, not student chooses teacher. As a matter of fact. Because the teacher sees a good seed. Understand? The teacher sees who is a good seed, and the teacher will pick that good seed and 化身善人之中, right? Right? Bring that seed and bud out and grow, right? That is very important for people to understand what means cultivation. I'm honored. I'm deeply honored. Okay, I'm so grateful that actually Master Li chose me. You know, that I could become the student of the great teacher, right? So Angela goes, oh, I want to cultivate. Angela, right, came here. Oh, I want to cultivate. And I want to find a great teacher who can truly guide me to high levels. And Master Li, I think he's not powerful enough. I don't feel good energy. I'm not feeling enough energy. So Master Li may not have energy to guide me. That's what she thinks, right? Today I was reflecting on it. Selfishness. You know, it's the evil heart of selfishness. Look, you are ignorant. You're buried in the molecular level. You don't remember who you are. You're already sick. And you do a lot of things that are wrong. And you're about to head towards destruction. And you're so lucky to be picked by the great teacher who come to save you. And you were picked. And Angela, at the very beginning, she had a huge car accident. She was almost paralyzed, you know what I mean? And then she learned Falun-Dafa. Oh, she recovered so miraculously, so fast. And then she had a supernatural ability, and she could do hypnosis, right? Today, everything Angela speaks, everything Angela thinks, everything what she knows is all from Master Li. I'm telling you that. Angela, the reason today Angela is alive and walk around and talk like that, think like that, has the ability to do hypnosis and everything, is because of Master Li. And then she suddenly says that, oh, I think I need to go choose a teacher who has lots of power. You know, that is the problem. Okay? People don't feel, I know to be humble because I was nothing. I was nobody. Although everybody thought I was so great. But fundamentally, I know I was nothing. Okay? Without Master Li to bring me out from my arrogant state today, I would be one of those in China, you know, the super smart lady scientists, right? Like Shi Zhenli, right? I mean, I could have brought disasters to the world, killed many people through a little virus that I invented, you know what I mean? But Master Li stopped me from being too smart, okay? Master Li picked me out from the dirt, washed me clean, and used the high truths to wake me up. And when I was in big trouble with family disasters of, you know, divorce and all those troubles, right? On the surface, I was being persecuted, but I was just being tested to see whether I'm faithful to my teacher, right? Even throughout all those horrible losses on the human level, I found my heart, you know, is connected with the truth. And my body survived the death because I followed the truth. And only when I can let go of my selfishness, that was what I experienced. When I survived the death on May 13th, 2003, I told you the story, right? I was on the bed, I could not move. I thought I was dying, right? Then the bottom part of the microcosmic me started to recite 转法轮轮椅 on that far. And my body very rapidly revived, right? I became a new person. I stood up and I found in my heart no more this. It was so obvious. It was so obvious that before, my mind first starting point was always this, me. But after that, I noticed my heart.